Have you ever wondered why two women the same age, both 65, both eating healthy, both trying to take care of themselves, can age so differently? One still walks with light in her step, her skin glowing, her energy steady all day long. The other moves slower tires easily and feels her body growing distant, almost like it's slipping away. The difference isn't luck. It isn't expensive supplements or perfect genes. It's chemistry and something far simpler than you think. I'm Dr. Lisa Perriera, a board-certified gynecologist with over 30 years of experience helping women navigate menopause and reclaim their vitality. And today, I'm going to show you how 5 ordinary fruits, yes, fruits you probably have in your kitchen right now, can help restore hormonal balance and improve circulation naturally after 60. Now, before you scroll past thinking, "Oh, I've heard this before," let me stop you. Because what I'm about to share isn't another diet trend. It's not about cutting sugar or chasing superfoods from halfway across the world. It's about understanding what your body is quietly asking for and giving it back the color, the rhythm, and the nourishment it's been missing. Here's the truth. After menopause, your body enters a completely different biological season. Your hormones shift, your blood flow slows, your cells communicate differently. And if you don't adapt with it, if you keep eating the same colorless foods and living at the same pace, your energy begins to fade. Your sleep weakens, and your confidence quietly disappears. But what if I told you that something as simple as fruit could help your body remember how to thrive again? It's not a metaphor. It's biology. Certain fruits contain compounds that act like natural messengers, gently reminding your body to balance its hormones, open up blood vessels, and rebuild the vitality you thought was gone for good. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Margaret. She came to see me at 67, frustrated and tired. She said, "Dr. Lisa, I feel like my body just shut down. I eat healthy, I take my walks, but I still wake up exhausted." Her meals were safe and plain oatmeal, chicken, vegetables. But she'd eliminated fruit completely. She believed it was too sugary for her age. When we reintroduced color berries, citrus tropical fruits rich in plant hormones and antioxidants, something changed. Within 3 weeks, her skin brightened. Within a month, her energy returned. And one day, she said something I'll never forget. "I don't feel old anymore. I just feel alive." That's the secret most women never hear. You don't lose vitality because you get older. You lose it because your blood stops moving the way it used to. When circulation slows, everything slows: your mind, your hormones, even your joy. But here's the miracle: your body still remembers how to wake up. It just needs the right nourishment to remind it. And that's where these 5 fruits come in nature's quiet healers, proven by modern science to help women over 60 restore circulation, hormonal balance, and natural energy. These aren't rare or expensive. They're everyday fruits with extraordinary effects when you eat them with intention. One of them helps your blood vessels relax naturally. Another gently mimics the protective effects of estrogen. And one fruit, which you probably have in your fridge right now, has been shown by the Mayo Clinic to support better heart and brain function in postmenopausal women. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 fruits to keep on your kitchen counter and how to use them to feel more energetic, sleep better, and even sharpen your memory, all by working with your body, not against it. Before we begin, I'd love for you to do something simple. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing women from all over the world, from Florida to California, from Canada to Australia, coming together to talk about aging not as a decline, but as a new beginning. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell icon, because every week I share science-backed practical tips to help women over 60 reclaim their energy, confidence, and natural vitality one step at a time. Now take a deep breath, because the first 2 fruits I'm about to share might completely change the way you think about aging, and they're probably sitting in your kitchen right now. When women reach their 60s, the body begins to change in ways that can't always be seen. Circulation slows, hormones shift, and the energy that once felt natural starts to fade. But here's the hopeful truth: your body hasn't forgotten how to thrive. It simply needs the right kind of nourishment to wake up again. And some of the most powerful nourishment doesn't come from pills or powders, it comes from fruit. These foods carry signals that your body instantly recognizes, messages of color and vitality written by nature herself. Let's begin with the first fruit, the one I call the morning spark. It's small, colorful, and easy to overlook. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries are tiny but mighty. Their deep colors come from anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that strengthen blood vessels and help them stay flexible. Better blood flow means better oxygen delivery to your heart, brain, and skin. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that berries also help regulate how estrogen is processed, keeping hormone levels steadier after menopause. When circulation improves and hormones calm, women often notice clearer thinking, warmer hands and feet, and even a brighter mood within weeks. I think often of Evelyn, a 73-year-old patient who came to me complaining of constant fatigue and mental fog. She'd stopped eating fruit years ago out of fear of sugar. I encouraged her to reintroduce half a cup of mixed berries with breakfast. 3 weeks later, she returned, smiling. She said her afternoons felt lighter, her sleep deeper, and her legs no longer heavy. "It's like someone turned the lights back on," she told me. That's what berries do. They bring color back, not just to your plate, but to your circulation and your spirit. The second fruit is one many women avoid because they believe it's too acidic. Yet it may be the single best food for awakening the body's natural rhythm. Citrus oranges, lemons, grapefruits, tangerines is loaded with vitamin C and bioflavonoids. These compounds strengthen the tiny capillaries that feed your skin and organs while supporting the release of nitric oxide, the molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen. When that happens, blood moves more freely, blood pressure eases, and the heart doesn't have to work as hard. It's one of nature's simplest ways to restore calm and circulation at the same time. Citrus also plays an overlooked hormonal role. Your adrenal glands, small organs that regulate stress hormones, rely heavily on vitamin C. After menopause, when estrogen production declines, those glands help maintain balance by producing DHEA and cortisol in healthy proportions. Citrus provides the raw material they need to stay resilient. One of my patients, Lorraine, 65, struggled with anxiety and restless nights. Instead of medication, we began a gentle ritual, warm water, with lemon and a few slices of orange each morning. Within a month, her tension eased, her sleep returned, and she told me, "I feel peaceful for the first time in years." That's the quiet power of citrus gentle chemistry, creating visible calm. If you've been told to avoid fruit because of sugar, please know this: whole fruits like berries and citrus do not behave like candy. Their fiber slows absorption, their antioxidants reduce inflammation, and their natural compounds support rather than stress your system. The National Institutes of Health confirms that moderate fruit intake improves insulin sensitivity and overall cardiovascular health in older adults. Your body understands these foods. It was designed to work with them. They don't spike, they steady. So here's a simple practice to begin today. Each morning, add half a cup of berries to your breakfast on yogurt oatmeal, or even by themselves, and sip a glass of water with lemon or orange slices. Do it consistently for 2 weeks. You may start to notice your hands feeling warmer, your mind clearer, your mornings easier. Small acts like this send powerful messages to your body: "I'm listening, I care." And your body responds with gratitude in the form of better sleep, steadier mood, and renewed strength. Berries and citrus are only the beginning. They lay the foundation for balance, opening your circulation and preparing your hormones to communicate properly again. But there are 3 more fruits I can't wait to show you, and one of them is so underestimated that most women see it as a dessert, when in truth, it's nature's built-in repair system. It's golden tropical and filled with enzymes that heal from the inside out. Stay with me, because once you understand what this next fruit does, you'll realize how easy it can be to turn everyday meals into simple, natural medicine. The next fruit on our list is one most people think of as tropical decoration, sweet golden, and often reserved for desserts or vacation drinks. But behind its bright taste lies something remarkable. This fruit helps your body repair itself from the inside out. I'm talking about pineapple. Inside every slice are powerful natural enzymes, particularly one called bromelain. Bromelain helps the body reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and support circulation. For women after 60, that's important because chronic low-grade inflammation quietly interferes with hormonal balance. It slows metabolism, increases stiffness, and leaves you feeling tired for no clear reason. Adding pineapple, even just a few bites a day, helps calm those invisible fires. Bromelain also assists the body in absorbing protein and minerals more effectively. Better digestion means your cells receive more of the nutrients they need to create hormones, support energy, and maintain healthy skin. I once had a patient, Angela, who was 70. She told me she constantly felt bloated and heavy after meals. When she began blending small pieces of fresh pineapple into her smoothies, that discomfort slowly disappeared. Within weeks, she said, I didn't realize how much lighter I could feel. Her circulation improved, her hands warmed up, and her complexion brightened, not because of a supplement, but because her digestion and hormones were finally working together again. If you're worried about acidity, don't be. Fresh pineapple is naturally balanced with antioxidants like vitamin C and manganese, which help neutralize its own acids. Just a few small servings per week, fresh or frozen, can have lasting benefits. Choose ripe pineapple when the skin turns golden and the aroma is sweet. Avoid canned versions heavy in syrup. You want the natural enzymes intact. Think of it as gentle medicine wearing a summer smile. Now let's move to the 4th fruit one that's more humble, less tropical, but every bit as powerful: pomegranate. For thousands of years it's been considered a symbol of life and renewal. Modern science is finally proving why. Pomegranates are rich in polyphenols and natural plant compounds that improve blood flow and protect arteries from stiffening. But here's what truly makes them extraordinary. They contain phytoestrogens, plant-based molecules that gently mimic the beneficial effects of estrogen without the side effects of medication. For women after menopause, this can make a world of difference. Research from the Cleveland Clinic has shown that pomegranate extract can lower oxidative stress, support healthy cholesterol, and improve memory function in older adults. When I recommend pomegranate juice, I always suggest moderation, about half a cup a day, or a few spoonfuls of fresh seeds sprinkled on yogurt or salad. It's small, but consistent use matters. Over time, many women tell me they feel calmer, more centered, and notice fewer hot flashes. That's not coincidence. It's circulation and hormonal communication improving hand in hand. One woman, Helen, 68, came to me saying her hands and feet were always cold and her concentration fading. We added pomegranate to her diet, just a few ounces of unsweetened juice every morning. 2 months later, she said, I can actually feel warmth returning to my fingers. Her blood pressure stabilized and her memory scores even improved slightly. It wasn't magic, it was nourishment targeted exactly where her body needed it most. Pomegranate also supports the skin. Because it enhances microcirculation, nutrients reach the outer layers more effectively, giving the complexion a healthy glow that many women notice within weeks. It's one of those foods where beauty and biology meet. And like pineapple, It carries a sense of vibrancy, reminding your body that renewal is always possible, no matter your age. If you combine pineapple and pomegranate, you give your body two extraordinary gifts. One that calms inflammation and supports digestion, and one that nourishes the heart, balances hormones, and sharpens focus. Together, they act like a tune-up for your entire system. A little tropical energy mixed with ancient wisdom. Try this simple idea: blend a few pineapple chunks with a small splash of pomegranate juice and a handful of berries from the earlier section. It's colourful, refreshing, and full of the very compounds your body craves after 60. Sip it slowly and notice how alive you feel. Each colour represents a different nutrient, sending a different message. Stay open, keep moving, keep growing. These fruits aren't meant to replace medical treatment, of course. They're meant to complement it, to remind you that your body responds best to care that feels kind, natural, and consistent. When you start to feed it this way, you'll feel small changes, stacking up: lighter mornings, steadier mood, deeper sleep. Those are the signs your circulation and hormones are beginning to synchronize again. There's only one fruit left on our list, and it may surprise you even more. It's sweet, familiar, and found almost everywhere, yet few women realize it might be the simplest way to support longevity after 60. Stay with me, because this fifth fruit ties everything together: the heart, the brain, and the balance within, in a way that could genuinely extend not just your years, but your joy within them. The fifth and final fruit on our list is one that almost every woman knows: familiar, affordable, and often taken for granted. You've likely eaten it hundreds of times, maybe without realizing how deeply it supports your heart, your hormones, and your longevity. It's the apple, nature's most underestimated healer. For centuries, apples have symbolized renewal, but modern science now explains why. Apples are rich in quercetin, a compound that helps regulate blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and strengthen artery walls. They also contain pectin, a type of fiber that binds to excess cholesterol and supports a healthy gut, which is where a large part of your hormone balance actually begins. Studies from the Mayo Clinic show that maintaining a healthy gut microbiome can improve estrogen metabolism, reduce fatigue, and even support cognitive clarity in postmenopausal women. In other words, when you eat an apple, you're doing much more than satisfying hunger. You're literally helping your hormones talk to each other again. I remember one of my patients, Carol, who was 71 and had lost interest in food entirely. She told me, "Dr. Lisa, I just eat because I have to. Nothing tastes good anymore." We started small, one crisp apple a day, eaten slowly with focus. Within a few weeks, she noticed something subtle. Her digestion improved, her afternoon bloating eased, and her mood lifted. "I feel light again," she said. Apples reawakened her appetite for nourishment, and unexpectedly, her appetite for life. That's what simple, consistent nutrition does. It brings you back to yourself. Apples also work beautifully with the other fruits we've talked about. The antioxidants in berries, the bioflavonoids in citrus, the enzymes in pineapple, the phytoestrogens in pomegranate. All of them rely on steady fiber and balanced digestion to circulate properly. Apples provide that foundation. Think of them as the quiet companion that makes the rest of your diet more effective. They keep your blood sugar steady, your bowels regular, and your energy level balanced throughout the day. A small apple before your walk or in the afternoon can prevent those dips that often lead to fatigue or irritability. It's such a small act, yet it supports nearly every system in your body. And there's something poetic about ending with the simplest fruit. In a world that tells us we need expensive supplements or complicated routines, the apple stands as a reminder that wellness doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be as gentle as choosing color over emptiness, freshness over fear, and consistency over perfection. These are the habits that extend not only our years, but the joy within them. Try combining these 5 fruits throughout your week: a morning yogurt topped with berries and pomegranate seeds, a midday citrus drink, a few bites of pineapple after lunch, and an apple in the afternoon. It doesn't have to be fancy. What matters is repetition, those quiet daily messages to your body saying, "I remember how to care for you." Within weeks, you'll notice the difference: steadier mood, deeper sleep, brighter skin, and a sense of balance that feels like peace. And that truly is what healthy aging means. It's not about chasing youth. It's about rediscovering the energy and confidence that were always yours. The body you live in now is still capable of joy, connection, and strength. It just needs you to speak its language again. Nature already wrote the vocabulary for you: color, flavor, movement, patience. So tonight, as you prepare your next meal, think of these fruits not as food, but as companions, gentle reminders that it's never too late to restore balance. Your body has been waiting for this care quietly, faithfully, all along. Before we wrap up, I'd love to know which of these fruits speaks to you most. Are you a berry lover, a citrus fan, or maybe someone who's rediscovered the beauty of a simple apple? Tell me in the comments and share where you're watching from. This community of women over 60 is growing every week, and your story might just be what inspires someone else to begin. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. We'll continue exploring natural, science-backed ways to help women over 60 improve circulation, strengthen their hearts, and live longer with clarity and confidence. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care.